So today I'm going to change the cabin filters on my automatic climate control optioned 210. The intake cabin filters are behind the glove box here, and you just snap out this access panel and you've got the two cabin filters in there side by side. So you pull out this one on the right first, and then you have access to the other one after you slide it to the right. These are original from 1998. They have never been changed. New ones basically go in as a reversal of the removal. The sponge around the edge is a bit thicker now that they're brand new, so they don't quite seat so straightforwardly. These are slightly aftermarket, so that could also be a reason. There will be some screwing around involved getting these to actually seat correctly, but after struggling for a moment I noticed that the one on the left wasn't actually in properly, so once I pushed that in at the back correctly, I was able to sit this one on the right correctly, as you will see in this next scene here. That's with them correctly installed now and seated correctly. So I can go ahead and put that door back on, and that area is complete. This is the part number of the filter set for the intake air filters. Next, we've actually got the activated charcoal filters. You have to remove the black plastic panel under, and you've got two of them here. They're two different sizes, two different shapes, and they only go in one way. You can't really screw this up. The originals are already removed. They had completely decomposed. They were of a honeycomb charcoal filter design. They don't make them like that anymore. They were revised very early on to pleated type filters. Now this is not a brand I normally deal with, but it's all I could get locally, and that is the part number, I believe, for this filter set. And you can see that they are of the pleated variety. And to get these to fit in, you actually need to pull the carpet down and remove the styrofoam sheet that sits on that white metal piece there, and then they just slot straight in. And you can see these convenient grab handles at the bottom. Should you have your 210 long enough to ever need to change those again, they will be easy to remove. And then you just put those little doors back on, and once again they only go one way because they're two different shapes. So pay attention when you're removing them. And this is the genuine MB polystyrene, expanded polystyrene. No, it's not just from a TV box, but that's a genuine MB part. And then this black cover, make sure you hook those two hooks in at the bottom there, and it's just two screws at the front, and it sits in there perfectly. So that's that job done. If you wanted to see the glove box arrangement, there's actually 6 screws. There's 2 at the bottom, there's 2 at the top edge, as you can see here, and then there's 2 more in the top center. Now, what's interesting with these glove boxes is these little things here that actually hold it in. They went way over the top with how well these things are secured in there. It is actually a popular option to actually snap those off. But I did not do that. I left them intact, as you can see here, and it goes in very easily. And they are situated in those positions, and I just used a long screwdriver to actually flex the housing down to get that out. It is not easy the first time you do it. These rubber things here are the stop positions for the door, so that closes nice and evenly.